Shoutouts to Husdi. Husdi is the Uzuki usul I had to get the Snickle Beast avatar. I decided to paint him Uzuki because I figured why not? That's a really cool color. I like it. I wanted to be a little nostalgic. So Husdi is an usul who's been on Neopia. He's been on neopets.com for a little bit over 9 years. And while that's pretty rad, this guy's overstayed his welcome. I kept him around because I like the nostalgic look of the Uzuki paint. I think it's a really neat color. I used to have a big thing for Uzuki usuls, but he's had the Snickle Beast avatar for like 40 days now, so it's time to send this guy packing. Thank you, Husdi, for everything that you've done, everything you've brought to my account. It was fun owning you. Good luck. I hope you stay around on neopets.com for a very long time. Farewell. We're going to fill that empty pet slot with a ruki from the Lost and Found. We're going to go for the mummy baby ruki avatar. And I know that you could probably borrow avatar pets for this, but I like the challenge of going out of my way, saving up, and getting these pets and doing it the hard way. It's not that hard. It's something to do with my time on Neopets, so I figure why not do it this way? I also hear a lot of feedback from people that they're having problems using Lost and Found, like when they click on the pets aren't there. If you click on a link, the pet's not there. Look up the pet to make sure that the pet hasn't been removed from Neopets, and if it has an owner, then notify Lost and Found. It's a complete and total volunteer effort. Let them know that the pet's been adopted so they can take the pet off the list. There are so many pets on this list, it's really hard for them to keep up with it. You guys are the best eyes and ears for these kinds of updates. We're picking a ruki for the avatar, and we're picking a girl to balance the gender ratio on my account, and we're picking somebody with a name at the beginning of the alphabet to balance the weighting of the alphabet among pets in my account. The first ruki that we're considering is Gricky the green ruki. That's a nice name. It really encapsulates Gricky the green ruki. And while we can't see how old Gricky is, Gricky has a greeble, and that greeble has an age associated with it, and it's about 6 years old. So Gricky the green ruki and Gricky's greeble have been on the site for at least 6 years, and that's promising. I like what that's saying. The next lovely lady ruki to consider is Gutu, and Gutu is a starry ruki. That's impressive because it shows that at some point somebody really cared about Gutu if they painted her starry. So we can't see anything about how old Gutu is, but I do like that she's painted and she looks very nice. Her stats are very basic, but we can work with that. The final contestant is Usukiboy, the yellow ruki, and this name would be good for meme reasons. However, I'm not really feeling it, especially because it's a girl ruki. I don't think I would enjoy having a pet named Usukiboy if they're a girl. I sometimes like that kind of thing, not super into it. However, the stats are really impressive on this one, and I do like how it's an easy to pronounce name. Everyone vote on which one that you would like to see be adopted, and everyone voted so hard that Fairyland crashed. Okay, so I think we're going to go with Gricky the green ruki with a greeble. The Neopian Pound is an interesting vortex that's completely void of any kind of data, so I'm not surprised that she wasn't fed in there. We have no idea how long she was even in there for. I mean, the Neopian Pound doesn't even properly display all of the pets that are in there. So let's go ahead and get Gricky fed and back up to full happiness and full hunger. While the greeble was a determining factor in picking Gricky, we do have to set the greeble free in order to get this avatar. So this greeble has been attached to Gricky for 6 years, but Gricky's been around for 9 years, so I don't feel too bad disengaging the two and setting it on its way so we could have the mummy baby attached to the ruki instead. Now we only have 2 ingredients missing from this avatar, and the first is time. We need to let a certain amount of time go by for the mummy baby Hitlo to be attached to Gricky, and then we also have to get Gricky to be a Halloween ruki. Now that's a little bit more pricey, and we're gonna have to work that out over time, which is great because we have plenty of time to do this. At the time of recording, I currently have 1,147,000 Neo points, and the Halloween paintbrush is on the trading post at the lowest for 2 million firm, so that's 2 million Neo points. So I'm going to be a little bit off, and this is something that I'm going to have to actively build up to and work on. This can be done through selling stuff from my shops, food club bets, restocking, doing the dailies. All of those are typical the ways that I recommend doing this. I'm going to start off with putting some stuff in my shop. I haven't done anything in my shop for a while. It was a big goal this year for me to reduce the size of my safety deposit box, but I got into Neopets recently, and I've just been focusing a lot more on the other games that I'm playing. So right now, everything in my shop has more so placeholder values, just amounts that are easy to type in, and then eventually I'll go through and give them the real prices, just so they're in there, and if somebody wants to buy them, they can, no pressure. It's just an idea. It's just something there so that items are available to purchase. And I still haven't gotten that Wheel of Excitement avatar, so that cools down every 2 hours, so I give that a try. Hopeful that I will get it soon if I keep doing it. I mean, how many times can you do it and not land on that spot? So I just have to remember to keep doing that. For me and the avatars on Neopets, it's never been about marathoning them and trying to knock out as many at once. It's always been more about doing it gradually as I go along, just steady progress, steady, consistent progress. That's basically what I ran my banner under. That entire concept of just continuing to do something over a long period of time. And henceforth, we have this YouTube channel. But on Neopets, another thing to keep in mind is if you do not have the Neopian Times contributor avatars yet, the 500th edition is coming up pretty quickly. We are, I think, 5 issues away or less. So if you're going to be writing an article or a comic or a continued series, right now is the time to start sharpening your pencils and getting some drafts out there. I know that I'm going to be trying to produce something or another just because you never know when they're going to cancel the Neopian Times and this avatar will retire. So I'm all about getting my work in front of Scrappy as soon as possible. Oh, and another huge thing that I'm going to be trying to tackle will be Plushie Tycoon. I read some guides that say the last week of each month is the only time that you really need to try and complete Plushie Tycoon. I've never done this before, but there are plenty of guides out there and people that recommend these guides, so I'm going to do it and then I'll report back on whether or not I'm successful and how you guys should do it. If you have any tips or tricks, go ahead and comment them or mail them to me. My username is Tearing, but I'm going to try to go through with the help of the guides that I have. Since I kind of set and forget this pet and his pet, I think I should probably go check on the other pets in my account just to see if anything else has aged up and I've neglected to notice. That's definitely a thing that I would do. Just set a pet and then wait 4 months to check on it again, and that's exactly how much time it takes to get avatars. So, alright, so Pranky had the Gruslin had an avatar, Elastate had a Slorg, and the Slorg had an avatar. So what I need to do is take those pets off and cycle on new pets. These ones are going to be a little bit longer term until I buy Meowclops and square away that avatar. I'm going to be doing these pets that take almost a year. I know the Snow Bunny takes 365 days. And the Mazu, I think, takes 300 something days. So I'm going to be aging these pets in the meantime, but that's fine. These are my permanent pets. And I do have a Labre pet attached to Twyfic that I zap just on the off chance that it gets zapped into a pet species that I don't have the avatar for, because that's a neat loophole that I'm all about taking advantage of. Mazus are tricky because while they're very cute and used in all kinds of Neopets promotional content, it's hard to find a pet that'll just happily accept them. So I had to try with Pranky. When it didn't work with Pranky, I tried in a different language and that didn't even work. I guess it's a complete species compatibility thing. The Mazu gets Elastate. Have fun. And then the whole thing with the Snow Bunny is that Snow Bunnies are hecka expensive. They were an advent calendar pet in year 4, so I have to pay some premium fees on that. The only thing is, it's $300K, and that's gonna bump me way down on my track to getting the Halloween paintbrush, which is fine. I can take my time getting a Halloween paintbrush. I've got plenty of things to sell, and I'm perfectly good making my own Neo points. It just sets me back a little bit, which is totally cool. I have at least 30 days before my Ruki needs to be a Halloween Ruki. Anyways, thanks for joining while the circle of life keeps spinning in the Tearing Neopets account, with Husdi going out and Gricky joining the crew. I will be writing a Neopian Times continued series, maybe. I don't know, maybe just an article. We'll see what happens. Let me know if you guys are planning to get the Neopian Times avatar as well, and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.